50,000, 51, 65, 95.
Come, life. Forget your losses. It's no fun playing with a dull partner. I had hoped for a good game tonight, although there is little in it for me. Just a couple of suicides.
My dear Death, I wish you would grant me a favour.
A favour? A favour? Now isn't that just like a woman? I never saw one yet who was willing to abide by the results of a fair game.
But I want these two. Whether I win or lose, I really must have them. They're geniuses, and you know how badly I'm in need of geniuses right now. Ungrateful, spoilt children. They always want to commit suicide over their first disappointment.
How many times must I tell you that the game must be played? It's the law. You know that as well as I do.
Oh, the law. Laws are always in your favour, Death.
There you are. I always said the universe would be in a wild state of disorder if the women had any say. No, you must play the game.
Whoever said anything about not playing? All I want is your consent to let them meet here before the game begins.
I'll bet this isn't so innocent as it sounds. Who are they? I haven't paid much attention to the case.
Youth and the girl. He is a poet, and she an actress.
A strong man and a beautiful woman. Up to the same old tricks, eh? You sly thing. You think if they'll meet, they'll fall in love and cheat me. Well, suppose I consent. What will you give?
I'll give you Piers Morgan, Boris Johnson, Kanye West, and Christopher Eccleston. That's 2 to 1.
Now that's dishonest. You're always trying to unload a bunch of celebrities on me when you know I don't want them. Why, when you play for them, you almost go to sleep and I always win. No bargaining in celebs, my dear.
I'll give you a whole regiment of soldiers.
Soldiers? What do you care about soldiers? Look at your figures again. You'll be losing thousands of soldiers in the Middle East for the past 20 years. And you're much more excited about these two lovey-dovey young idiots. Your idea of a fair trade is to get something for nothing. You love too much. With such greed, how can you ever know the thrill of chance?
Oh, I'll give you anything.
Shh! Too late. Here's one of them.
Youth! You've tricked me. You were only playing for time.
Come, sister. Be game. All's fair in everything but the dice. And just think, if you win this cast, the other is half won. They'll meet then.
Who are you?
I am life.
Oh, I am through with you. I want none of you. And who are you?
I am death.
Death? How different you are from my dreams of you. I thought you were sombre, austere, but instead you're, if I may say so, just a little bit dull.
I'm not as young as I once was. Once bigger, you know.
Death, I have been seeking you for weeks.
And yet I am always present. Where did you seek me?
I tried poison, but just as I was about to swallow it, they snatched it from me. I tried to shoot myself. Well, they cheated me. The pistol wouldn't go off.
Well-meaning idiots.
So I came here to leap into the sea.
Very good. Only hurry. Someone might come.
Why do you wish to die?
As if you didn't know. Did you not give me the power to string beautiful words into songs? Did you not give me love to sing to and then take love away? I cannot sing anymore. And yet you ask me why I want to die. I am not a slave. Slaves live just to eat and be clothed, and you have plenty of them.
Yes, I have plenty of them.
If I cannot have love to warm me, I cannot create beauty. And if I cannot create beauty, I will not live.
Are you sure it was love? I think it was only desire that I gave you. You did not seem ready for love.
Falsehoods, evasions. What is love, then? You gave me a girl who sold flowers on the street. She had hair like gold and a body all curves and rose white like marble. I sang my songs for her and the whole world listened. But then an ugly beast came and offered her gold, and she laughed at me and went away.
That is love, my boy. You are lucky to find it out so young.
Now I know it was desire.
Why will she persist in lying?
I am a sport and a gentleman, and I must admit that life is as truthful as I am.
Listen, youth, and answer me. Did your sweetheart understand your songs?
Why should she? Women do not have to understand. They must be fragrant and beautiful like flowers.
And is that all?
I do not know many women.
I will show you one who understands your songs. She is coming here.
To leap into the sea like you.
Because she's lonely, waiting for you.
For me? But I do not know her.
But she knows you through your songs.
And you have been seeking me for weeks. Are you to be fooled again by this tricky charlatan? You who have had enough of life? There's no place for cowards among the lofty dead.
Oh, death, forgive me. Life, farewell.
Hold! We must play first.
So, now it is you who are asking me to play. Come, life, do me a favour. Give me this one, and the girl shall be yours.
No. The game must be played. It is the law. I have won!
Then I am to live in spite of myself. Death, I have lost you. Life, I hate you. For without love you are crueler than death.
Soon the girl will be here. Then you will think me beautiful.
That's the comedy of it. You probably will, you know.
Promises, promises. Love comes but once.
Who are you?
I am Life.
Oh, Life dear, I must leave you. I cannot bear you any longer. You are so white and so cold.
What have you to complain of? Have I not given you fame and worship and wealth?
What are all these? Without love.
What? You without love? How about those who stand at the stage door every evening and send you flowers and jewels? One of them shot himself last week because you stamped on his flowers. Believe me, my dear, that is all the love there is.
Love? No, that was desire.
Bah! Desire when they seek you, love when you seek them.
No, love understands. They didn't. They wanted to buy me in order to destroy me. That is why I stamped on their flowers.
Ah, the young. Incurably sentimental.
Good, I'm glad you did.
Why? Who are you?
I am youth.
Youth, the poet. You. I did not recognize you without your hat. Oh, I know all your songs by heart. I have kissed every line. Always when I dance, I try to dance them. But why are you here?
He came to throw himself into the sea.
Oh no, you must not. What would the poor world do without your beautiful songs?
Do not be afraid, my dear. I have won.
Alas.
Why did you want to die?
His sweetheart left him.
His sweetheart? So he loves someone? I do not believe you. How could any woman he loved when he sings so sweetly?
His songs meant nothing to her.
Nothing? Oh, then she was not worth your love. She was like the men who wait for me at the stage door. She wanted to destroy you.
Such is life, my dear young lady. Love is the destroyer always.
You were right. It is all a myth. Life, love, happiness. I must idealize someone, something. But then the bubble bursts and I am alone. No. If she could not understand, no one could understand.
Oh, how wrong you are. I understand. Don't you believe me? I have danced all you have sung. Play me the bird calls.
In the twilight hour, the bird calls from on high. He sings his song of love to an empty sky. as he searches for his love and the hope she brings. Will he find her bathing in moonlight in the treetops all alone? Or will he find her drinking from the river, or hiding amongst the stones? Or will he find her over the rainbow, where the carefree forever roam? Or will he find her waiting with patient grace for her true love to come home? When all hope seemed lost, the morning frost, it chilled his fragile bones. When he heard a sound from homeward bound, a familiar hopeful tone. So he beat his wings and tried his best, despite how far he'd flown. And happiness, it filled his chest in ways he'd never known. Now at last his weary heart can rest. Now he'll never be alone. When he found her waiting in the humble nest that the bird calls home. How beautiful. You do understand, you do. Wings flash and soar when you dance. You skim the sea gloriously, lifting your quivering, feathery breast against the sunny wind. Dance again for me. Dance to Cloud Flight.
The loveliest of all. But I cannot dance for you anymore. I came here to die.
And you'd forgotten it already. Oh, you're all alike, you suicides. Life's shallowest little deceit fools you again. Then you will have seen through her and know her for what she is.
But I have found youth.
Yes, and youth has found love. Real love at last. Love that burns like fire and flowers like the trees. You shall not die, and I will fight you for her. Love is stronger than death.
Than life, you mean? Think of the great lovers of the world. Romeo and Juliet, Tristan and Isolde, Bosch and Bex. I have claimed them all. Who are you to set yourself up against such precedents? You think he loves you? It is not you he loves, but your dancing of his songs. He is a poet, and therefore he loves only himself. And his sweetheart, for lack of whom he was going to die, see, he has already forgotten her, as you will one day be forgotten.
Why ask too much of me? I can only give happiness for a moment, but it is real happiness. Love, creation, unity, with a tremendous rhythm of the universe. I can't promise it'll endure. I won't say you will not someday be forgotten. If it is himself he loves in you, that too is love.
To be supremely happy, for a moment, an hour, that is worth living for.
Life offers you many things, I but one. She pours out the sunshine before you to make you glad. She sends the winter to chill your heart. She gives you love and desire, but takes them away. She brings you warm quietness, but kills it with hunger and anxiety. Life offers you many things, I but one. Come closer, tired heart, and hold out your weary hands. See what a pearl I offer, to kings and beggars alike. Come, I will give you peace.
Peace? Do you think I want peace? I, a dancer, a child of the whirling wind. Do you think that I would be blind to sunlight, deaf to youth's music, to my sweet applause, dumb to laughter? All this joy that is in me, scattered in darkness, dust in my hair, in my eyes, on my dancing feet. And yet life is so cruel.
She is mine.
Haven't you forgotten something? The game?
It is half won. She too has found love.
Ah, but in willing to die, she laid her life on the knees of the fates. So we must play for her. It is the law.
Oh, I'm not afraid to play. This time I have you, Death.
Have me? Oh, nay, life. I am cleverer than you. On this game hangs the doom of both.
Of both? You lie, Death. I have already won Youth. He cannot die.
Youth cannot die, you say? True. But the girl dies if I win. Isn't that so? Well, if she dies, what then? He loves her, yet he cannot follow. Nay, he shall live forever mute, forever regretting his lost love, until you yourself will beg me to take him.
Oh, Death, I beg of you.
Life on her knees to death. No, sister, I wouldn't help you if I could. It is the law. Let us play.
It is the law. Oh, I have won again.
Yes, curse the luck. But someday we'll play for those two again, and then it will be my turn.
Yes, but we will have lived. Until then, Death, you are powerless. I fear you not, and I will guard her from you.
Geniuses! Geniuses!
How brave, how strong, how beautiful is my lover.
Oh, my dearest, we will never leave one another.
Well, it was a good game after all. You see, that's the difference between you and me. You play to win, and I play for the fun of the thing. Tell me, Life, why is it that you make such a fuss over dreamers and care so little for soldiers?
Oh, soldiers don't matter one way or the other to me. But someday the dreamers will chain you to the earth, and I will have the game all my way.
That remains to be seen. And how about rulers?
Rulers are my enemies. Do you remember how careless I was during the French Revolution? What's the game tomorrow night?
Coronavirus. And in that game, I regret to say, you haven't a chance in the world.
Don't forget, I have science to help me.
Science? Ah, a fool's toy. I sweep them all together in my net, the men of learning and the ones they tried to cure.
But remember that the sun, the blessed healing sun, still rises every morning.
No, don't remind me of the sun.
200,000, 75, 310. I must never let him know how much I mind losing soldiers. They are the flower of youth, and there are dreamers among them.